All right, 7 animals are looking for homes after a cat showed up on a family's porch. It started 2 months ago when Kathy Price heard meowing outside of her home.
Well, she found a pregnant cat and started feeding her. And on Memorial Day, the cat gave birth to 5 kittens. Yeah, okay.
There we go. So if you're following along and your math is quick, 5 kittens and mama only add up to 6 pets.
Right.
Well, Morgan Wrigley shows us the surprising discovery, making it a lucky family of 7.
Oh.
It's common for cats to show up at Kathy Price's home in Vian.
I just want them to have a good family.
And for her to take them in. In fact, her house cat, Miss Kitty, was a rescued stray.
We have a first generation domestic cat. She comes from a long line of feral kitties.
But a recent arrival would turn into the most unexpected rescue yet. It started 2 months ago when the Prices heard meowing outside their home.
I went outside to see. I said, there's a cat out there. I opened the door to bring her some cat food and she ran in the house.
A beautiful tortie who clearly loves being around people.
She was incredibly tame and had been someone's house cat. And we were concerned about her because she lost her family and they lost her.
That's when Kathy noticed something else.
She was obviously pregnant.
And on Memorial Day,
we came out to find 5 little kittens.
3 orange, 2 gray. But the surprises weren't over yet.
We were checking on the kittens and my husband said, how many kittens did she have? And I said, 5. He said, there's 6 in here. And I looked and said, that's a bunny.
They don't know exactly how the bunny came to be part of the litter.
That's what we were wondering, can she nurse it? And of course I Googled it like we do everything we need to know. Cats are famous for being such good mothers and that they will frequently adopt another kitten that doesn't have a mom or a puppy or a rabbit or a rat. And I said, thank God it wasn't a rat.
An unlikely family, but under their mother's care, all 5 kittens and 1 tiny bunny are healthy.
But he's hopping around and she's his mama.
As much as the Prices and Miss Kitty have fallen in love with their porch guests,
we obviously live on the highway and it's just not a good place for kittens to thrive.
The kittens still need their mother for a few more weeks. Kathy hopes to find loving homes for all of them.
But if somebody wanted to really be generous and adopt a wonderful little house cat and let her raise her babies, and the bunny, someone's just going to have to find some bunny food someday. And he can be released into the wild after he, is big enough to take care of himself.
And while the whole little family has stolen hearts, Kathy says their mother deserves a forever home of her own.
She's been through a tragedy by having her home disrupted, but she deserves to have a secure place with or without kittens and bunnies.
Morgan Wrigley reporting for us there. Of course, they always say that, rabbits tend to multiply, so this is a good early warning to get your pets spayed and neuters, because when the rabbits start showing up with the kittens, you might be in trouble.
Is that what you got out of that story, Rolly? That was good.
There was a whole lot of cuteness in
that
one
was really
tablespoon.
cute. You can tell when Brooke is not here, because Rolly's like, yeah, kittens, rabbits, get out of here.
I think you got to adopt 1 kitten along with the bunny.
Yes.
Yeah, they're going to be friends.
Yeah,
you can't separate
for sure.
them.
I love a good bunny rabbit or a bunny hop. Okay.
We're going to get it to dance before the end of the show.
Let me stay focused.